Gino, Chris, get in the back. I'm driving this thing. Yes. Hello. Welcome back to another episode of Steve. I wore the wrong shirt. Dang, it's Thursdays. It's always been Thursdays. Dang it. Welcome to the first edition of this season's Hat Picks, where we take a look at the biggest hat picks from around the NHL. Steve's hat picks, to be specific. All year, it's going to be me and producer Nick working on these, so we need to help producer Nick out, because by the end of this video, you might be like, wait a second! They forgot my favorite play! And please stop screaming at us. We did our best to not miss your favorite play, but, sometimes. So here's what we need you to do. If you see a hat pick that you like, tweet it at us using the hashtag HatPick. If you see a dang it you like, use the hashtag DANGIT. My Twitter is at Steve_Dangle, and producer Nick Andrade's is Nick Andrade. You know the wrestler? It's like that, but with Nick in front of it. Nick edits these. He can just put it in the video. Did he do it? Without further delay, let's get to the first hat picks of the season. Mika Zibanejad is a bad man.
On this opening night, Tickly flashing out those pads. Still hungry, shorthanded. Zibanejad scores! Mika Zibanejad, a shorthanded goal. And
out over at the bench. This puck is laid up by Adam Fox. Lafreniere stays onside at the blue line. That was close. But Zibanejad freezes Vasilevsky, gets around the poke check, and it's in the back of the net with a gorgeous finish from Mika Zibanejad.
Come on, Mika, you didn't have to do that to that young up-and-coming goalie. Andrei Vasilevsky? I don't even know what the most impressive part of this goal is. We've seen players do stuff on one foot before, but I don't know what this is. Look at him. Look at him. What is this ballet? He's floating. That defies physics. To me, anyway. I mean, I don't know how to do crossovers. Maybe it's not that impressive. What I can tell you is impressive for sure is the forehand-backhand roof over one of the best, if not the best goalies in the league. He'd probably tell you the best goalie in the league is at the other end of the ice. But this goal, that's a hat pick. For our next hat pick, it's a double header, and do you ever have regrets? I, like I'm sure many of you, did a fantasy draft for this hockey season, and when you get to the final 2-3 rounds of the draft, that's when you see big brain picks. Real off the board. No, I'm telling you, he's gonna be amazing. And I made my last pick. Admittedly, it was Tyler Seguin, and I looked pretty smart to start the season because he began with a 3-assist game. Smart. There you go. That's how voices work. Imagine my surprise when later in that round, someone selected Matt Boldy, to which I said, Matt Boldy was still available? I didn't know! And he was available way too late in most pools. Maybe you had the same experience because he didn't play a full season last year, but when he did, he was a destroyer of worlds. Here he is, being a destroyer of worlds.
Steele, Addison able to hold his own. Steele gets free in the slot, trying to go back to Boldy. Boldy on the backhand, scores!
Wild then crashed the net. Middleton engages. That creates the rebound. And Boldy on the backhand, outweighting Shesterkin. Boy, he does such a great job taking away the lower half of the net. Boldy has to take a step, hold on to it, get around before he can deposit it in the open net.
Yucky, disgusting hands. How do you like it, New York Rangers? Except that wasn't even his best goal of the game. Watch him receive the drop pass as he comes across the blue line and takes it from there.
Blocked and intercepted. Matt Dumba drops it back for Boldy. Boldy waiting, and scores! What a play by Matt Boldy!
He's using Shesterkin's athleticism against him. What a play by Matt Dumba. He draws two defenders. That creates the space for Boldy. And then he just is patient. Shesterkin's aggressive. He's out on top of the paint. He's athletic. He tries the challenge, and Boldy just outweights him. Nice little move here to bring it around.
Once again, that's like the best goalie in the world he did that to. How dare you? Matt Boldy, if you were able to get him in fantasy, good for you. And if he's on the waiver wire, pick him up now. That's a hat pick. For our next hat pick, continuing with the trends of the best players in the league getting absolutely pulverized, here's Mason Marchment. Just, what did Roman Josi ever do to you? That's my only question.
Michael Grantler, there's a second attempt. He pokes it away with his stick. It's still loose. Alexander Carey can't handle it. And Mason Marchment working this one out. He's in alone. Marchment takes a shot. He scores! Star, and it's 1-0.
That signing pays off right away. What a toe drag early on Yossi. Freezes Saros, goes over the blocker. And what a start here for Marchment with a new team. Nothing settles you down more than scoring that goal early with the new team. You see him come in off the bar in the back of the net.
No, you didn't. Why? I've always heard Mason Marchment was nice. Dude, what a career for this guy. He's in the Leafs organization. He's in the ECHL, and people are talking about him like, yeah, he vaguely knows how to play hockey, but boy, he can't skate. Fast forward to he wins the Calder Cup. He makes his NHL debut. He goes to the Florida Panthers. He hits his stride. He signs a big contract. He goes to Dallas and does this. Not only turnstiling Roman Josi, who didn't win the Norris, but he had more first place votes than Cale Makar. Controversy. But then to score on UC Saros, who was one of the best goalies in the NHL last season. After that, gross. Welcome to Dallas. That's a hat pick. For our next hat pick, it's Troy Terry scoring an overtime winner for the Ducks. I haven't actually seen this one, so let's watch it for the first time together.
A quick change as Strom goes off. Here's a breakaway pass. Larson off the bench. And a save made by Gibson. He wants to quickly move it ahead to Terry. Terry run. He's inside on Burakovsky.
If you're a goaltender, do that. Turn into an actual Norris candidate if you're John Gibson. Dude, I think Troy Terry and John Gibson are going to have to split that one because it's overtime, game on the line. Gibson makes the save, gets up immediately, and fires a beautiful bank pass down the ice to a wide open and streaking Troy Terry. If he doesn't score there, it's all for naught. Backhand roof, it's going around, it's all the rave. That's a hat pick. For our next hat pick, Connor McDavid. Oh, I was wondering when you'd show up. Hello, Connor. Why'd you wait so long? He's going to be in more hat picked videos this year than he isn't. I'd be very surprised if he missed a single one, to be honest. But he had a hat trick in his opening game, which is a hat pick in itself. But one of the plays was this.
Oilers win the face-off. Tyson buried to Nugent Hopkins. Pass down low. Here's a shot on the goal from Connor McDavid. The Edmonton Oilers, using that power play prowess, are back within one.
Boy, did they ever snap this puck around. So disciplined against the Edmonton Oilers. They've been great, the Vancouver Canucks. They haven't taken penalties the traditional way. That too many men penalty, though. Short work of this power play. Tic-tac-toe finish.
Oh, I think they might win the Pacific. Listen, the Oilers' season hasn't started perfectly. This game didn't even start perfectly. They were down 3-0. But with the offensive firepower that this team has, they're not going to just dig themselves out of holes. They are going to punch themselves out of graves, Kill Bill style. Yes, McDavid finishes that off, but that is basically the whole Oilers unit just clicking with it. It says tic-tac-toe play, but that is like, it's tick-tic-tac-toe. That was disgusting. We're gonna get demonetized for that. That's a hat pick. For our next hat pick, it's the Tampa Bay Lightning on the wrong end of it again. The best way I could describe this is Danton Heinen does everything.
Second power play unit is on for Mike Sullivan. 22 seconds ago, and a Stamkos penalty for tripping. Nice play. Heinen gathers the puck in. It was skipping on him. Got the Zucker right in front, all the way over, and the shot score! Danton Heinen on the power play. It's 2-1.
And then in the offensive zone, look at this, Colby. Wow, just pokes it to himself, jumps around, little flip pass. It looked like a little bit of chaos there. Nonetheless, the puck does find Danton Heinen, who just chipped it by and found him again, made a play, and it came right back to him, and a nice goal right there.
He does not give up! Danton Heinen, sitting in the driver's seat, says, Sid, Gino, Chris, get in the back! I'm driving this thing! And actually, this is special. It's not just that he had this amazing play and he finished the goal. We here at Sportsnet had Danton Heinen mic'd up for this play. Can we show it with that audio? Okay. Give me that. Ah! Okay. Ah! Yeah! Hooray, boys. I did a lot of yelling. Sorry about that. Moose? His nickname is Moose? Oh, I scored on him. Listen, you expect that sort of effort from guys on the Penguins. None of them are named Danton Heinen. If the guys around the edges, so to speak, play like that, there might be another cup in Pittsburgh before long. That's a hat pick. For our next hat pick, producer Nick, it's just mean first game of the season. This one's titled, David Pastrnak sending Mark Stahl into retirement with this play. Can't be that bad. Let me see.
Penalty, Forsling has expired. Patrice Bergeron spins the pass to Pastrnak. Oh, magic! Now you see it, now you don't. 3-1 Boston.
I mean, just the awareness to come back for the puck by Bergeron and know that he has Pastrnak flying up through the neutral zone, tape to tape. We said attack this D. They're down to 4. And Pastrnak.
Oh! Okay, lucky guess. Listen, David Pasternak's cap hit being far less than it should be for many, many years has been a scary enough prospect. David Pastrnak in a contract year is terrifying! Nathan MacKinnon had a contract like that, then he decided to destroy the world, win the Stanley Cup, and become the highest paid player in the league. And I think David Pastrnak saw that and said, that looks like fun. And that goal was a bunch of fun. Kind of mean, but a bunch of fun. That's a hat pick. For our next hat pick, very rare that we have a save of a potential empty netter. And it probably wouldn't have made its way into this video if the Red Wings hadn't, well, I'll let you watch. Here's Dylan Larkin.
Bouncing puck. Look out here. Good bounce, LA. Oh, what a play by Dylan Larkin. And Hronek. What a play by Larkin to knock it away from Arvidsson to keep it alive. To Sundqvist, hit a leg. Raymond, 45 seconds to go in the third. Cross it goes for 2-goal shooter. Perron, down low, back.
Good. Bingo.
Sundqvist, 4-4 with 41 seconds to go. But watch the hustle by Dylan to come back on a wide open net. And not to take a penalty on it either. What a play.
Unbelievable.
Look where Dylan came from.
I know, that's the kind of effort that young hockey players can look at and say, you never know, and you never give up.
I love it. I absolutely love it. The game-tying goal by Sundqvist, like that's whatever. It's a goal. It's awesome. But listen to the pop of the building in Detroit. There were people freaking out. There were people probably rushing back to their chairs. They were standing in the stairs. They left in pairs without cares. So stupid. But that wasn't just your regular game-tying goal. Everyone in attendance knew they were watching something special because of what Dylan Larkin did to save the game mere moments before. That is the kind of effort you need to win in this league. That is a leader. That is a captain. That is a hat pick. For our next hat pick, I did talk about the Oilers and sort of struggling to start the season, and Jack Campbell, it's been a little up and down, but in his first game where he allowed 3 early goals, the Oilers battled back, and so did he. Here's everyone's favorite padded golden retriever laying the body on Dakota Joshua.
Has it get away from him? Here comes Dakota Joshua.
Dakota Joshua is like 6'3", 205. And that is clean as you please. That is a legal hit. Breathe it in, because that sort of thing from a goalie happens like what, once every 3-4 years? And this happened from like the league's friendliest guy in his first game as an Oiler? Yeah, that's an easy way to become a fan favorite. That's a hat pick. Keeping with the trend of goalies, we have one of the best stories to me to start this season. Jake Allen has been incredible for the Montreal Canadiens. You'll see when this particular clip starts, the Red Wings are out shooting the Montreal Canadiens 33-16, which is more than double. It's not good, if you're the Habs anyway. But Jake Allen welcomes us to our first paddle save emporium of the season.
Top of the left circle. Knock goes back. Now a shot. Rebound! Oh, and off the bar and a stick.
He's made them in every which way. That's incredible goaltending. That puck probably was going to go over top of the net, but nonetheless. He's been an amazing goaltender tonight. No score here, and we're almost at the end of the period. 24 seconds left in the second.
Now that's Andrew Kopp, who gets absolutely robbed on that one. If you look from a couple different angles, though, it looks like, is this thing even going in? Like, I know Jake Allen touched it, but I don't think this was going in. But if you look at this angle, sort of from Andrew Kopp's perspective, oh yeah, buddy, Jake Allen gets it, and I think Kopp was gonna roof that thing. What a save. What a paddle save. That's a hat pick. And for our final hat pick of our first hat picks video of the season, producer Nick asked the question, is this the save of the year already? Here's Spencer Knight.
This is a hard-working response shift by the Sabres after the Panther goal. Out in front, it's Thompson with a pass and a shot. Oh my goodness, Spencer Knight, you gotta be kidding me! Knight makes a spectacular save.
What a save by Spencer Knight. Panthers got caught flat-footed and a perfect pass. Oh boy. Jeff Skinner, he's going to have nightmares over this one. Perfect positioning, but
making me feel real dumb about picking Sergei Bobrovsky in fantasy. He had a lot of wins last year. Holy cow, though. This would have tied the game, and the Sabres looking resurgent. Jeff Skinner, also resurgent. He had a much better season last year. Robbed on this one by Spencer Knight. You know what? Scoring was up league-wide last season, and it was a big narrative heading into this season. I think the goalies this past summer knew that, and they're out for revenge. Spencer Knight, are you joking? That's a hat pick. So, there it is. Our first hat picks video of the season. Did we get them all? I know we didn't, but I think we did a good job. Me and Nick did a good job. Nick in particular. Good job, Nick. If there were any that we missed, let us know in the comment box down below. And as I said off the top of the video, tweet at us, tweet at me, tweet at producer Nick, hashtag hatpick, and hashtag dang it. That's hatpick with no S. Hashtag hatpick. Don't forget. But for now, that is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. Matt Boldy. If he's still available, he shouldn't be for much longer. Woo!